Alright, just thought I'd show you these. Chickens. We got chickens, horses, just around the farm. Everything's cold. There's goats over there. You can probably hear them in the background. This is Sweetness. She's a good girl. They got a new round bale of hay over there. Dad brought them. That's Cuervo. Rusty. Just out water and everything. The goats must want you to see them. They're all making noise. Mostly Nigerian dwarfs. There's a pygmy or two in there. Like that one. Pygmy. I think the rest of them are pretty much Nigerian dwarf. Just making sure everything has food and water. It's cold. This is actually a break in the cold. It's only 30 degrees out right now. Feels like 20, but last week it got down to, the lowest I seen it was -18 with wind chill. It was actually only like -2 or 3. These rubber waters make it nice. You can usually stomp the ice out of them. That way, you can fill them full water for them. Not full. They'll just freeze up. You just give them what they need for the day. Yeah, they're going. Get the chickens out of the water, otherwise they'll freeze in there. Give them hot water, that way warms them up. Get them feed here in a second. I just wanted to show you guys, remember the Sawmill video? This is the slab wood. This is old telephone poles. Then obviously we cut the 4x4s and the 2x4s and the 1.5 by 1.5s, but that's the slab wood. That's what we use it for. Makes chicken coops. This one's not done yet. That's pine. Got it framed out. Have the same slant roof. It's a bigger pen. Yep, those are just barred rock bantams. They were my show chickens in 4-H. And then, obviously, I hung on to them, and now my little brother shows them. Sissy. Rusty. Just thought I'd show you around on this nice cold day, which is actually a break in the weather. Alright, so here's some of the cows. There's the calves, they're all getting fluffy. There's 43. Here comes a couple more. 44 and 45 here are new heifers. I don't know if I've showed you guys them or not. The replacement heifers we kept out of the feedlot. They're hanging out with some of the younger cows. 45 was 99. I don't remember what 44 was. 99, if you remember, used to be my cow before I became a partner of the herd. It is cold out. It's been about less than an hour since I talked to you guys last, and it's dropped 10 degrees. And in that 10 degrees picked up a few miles an hour of wind, so I don't even know what it feels like. But it is cold. Feels like, or it is 19, I don't know what it feels like. Well, talk to you in a few. So, this is that Egyptian wheat I planted for a deer food plot. This is some millet in here, but the taller stuff is Egyptian wheat. On the other side of that is the Sudex. The cows really got that knocked down quite a bit. They've been eating it. Go through one of their crossings here to get to the cows. But right now, they are in my hay field, digging through the snow a little bit. There was quite a bit more snow out in the field. They're up here in this corner. There's a tree line right here. Pretty good windbreak. Here's 99. This is the mother of that white-faced heifer I just showed you. But there was quite a bit more snow, but the wind, we had 50-mile-an-hour winds, blew all the snow out of the fields, and now it's along the ditch. So it's drifted. Not terrible. I can get through it in my truck, but enough. You kind of need four-wheel drive to do it. Obviously, we gotta go say hi to Dingleberry over here. All the cows are doing good. They're not really hungry. I mean, you can see all the grass here. They just gotta dig through the snow a little bit. That's Kevin, 42. Yes, Kevin is a heifer. She'll be having a calf this spring. But they're not really hungry. They're not chasing me. They know if they're hungry, they'd chase. What's up, Dingleberry? You don't want to talk today? Talk to the camera. He's in a mood. That's unnatural. He doesn't like the cold, apparently. All right. So, bring you back for the next thing. Oh, this is one of the cows' water sites. They just come down in the ditch here. See, that wasn't very thick. They'd break that. I'll just send that down the ditch for them. They just come down, get water right there. That's thick. They come down over there, get water too. There's another crossing up there that they can get water, and then there's a whole nother ditch with 2 spots for them to get water. I just come down every day and make sure it's open for them to get plenty of water. Good, clean ditch water. This is a little bit higher, so it is always flowing. Keeps it nice and open in the winter. There's one of the wood duck boxes that we put up last year. Alright, so it's been a while since I charged this battery. I mean, you guys, I had a video last time I filmed. It was still doing fine, but I'm going to take it home, charge it up with the cold weather. That way it doesn't freeze and ruin the battery. Everything's slick. We had an ice storm last night. And while we're up here, see all that ice got freezing. Obviously stuck everywhere because it was cold. See, the cows come down here too. This is the new culvert we got put in. Cows come down right here and drink. See how nice and clean that water is. Sand bottoms. Newton County, Indiana sand. Our water's actually pretty clean because of it. Then we'll run up over here. Oh, now we're out in the wind. Yep, feeling that. I checked, it said it felt like 7 degrees. I have a little bit of mineral block left there and a little bit left here, getting low, but that's at least enough for another week. Cows are kind of hanging out in the back, so they're not up here constantly licking them, but they know where they're at, so they know when they need minerals. This thing doesn't like to stay warm. Every time I stop, the engine temperature actually cools off. And it's not very warm when I get in. Alright, so all the animals are checked on now. They're good to go for the day. Be back out tomorrow. I know not a lot happened, just not a lot's going on in the winter. Not going to be posting quite as many videos because there's not as much going on as spring or summer or fall. So, slow season. There's a hayfield. They got it knocked down pretty good. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. As always, have a good one. I don't know how you can see that. Nice buck right there. Littler buck, little buck, and then some does out in the field. Out in one of the hay fields, so they're enjoying the hay field. That's the woods we hunt, so good to see healthy deer out there.